Alright, welcome to the third Java lesson. The first thing that we're going to be doing is go ahead and open up your Eclipse. And I'm not going to mention this every time, but I want to mention it at least the first 3 or 4 lessons. But when you open up your Eclipse, sometimes you may be working on a different computer than you were last time. So you want to make sure that you always choose the workspace on your computer. So you're going to go to File, switch Workspace, and click Other. Now your workspace, and then you need to hit Browse, and you need to locate your Workspace folder. Mine's right here, but for you, it's going to be there's going to be a folder called the Java course. Now this should be in your folder somewhere on your computer, but what you're really looking for is this Java course folder. Inside this folder is where all your lessons are going to be, and you're also going to have this Workspace folder. So you want to make sure that you have this folder. This is where all your work is going to be saved. If you don't change your Workspace to this folder, you could be saving some of your projects and some of your programs in a different place, and it can be kind of tricky to find that, especially since there's so many computers here. So go to File, switch Workspace, choose Other, and hit Browse, and make sure that, see, in mine I have my name, the Java course, and then I have my Workspace here. And that's where my programs and projects are going to be saved, but for you it's going to be your name, Java course, and Workspace. So if you need help, let us know, but that's pretty important that you understand that. I'm not going to be mentioning it, every single time, but I do want to make sure that you're setting good habits. So once you have your Workspace selected and your Eclipse opened up, what I want you to do is go to File. Actually, I don't want you to do that quite yet. Let's go back. So locate your folder with your Java course, and we're in Lesson 3, so go ahead and open up this lesson. In this lesson, there's going to be an exercise folder called Lesson 3 Exercise 1 that you're going to want to be able to find. So go back into your Eclipse. You're going to go to File, Import, and it's going to bring up a little window that looks like this. What I want you to do is expand the General tab and then click on Existing Projects into Workspace. Basically what we're doing is we're going to import that program that I've already written for us into our Package Explorer window, so it's in our Workspace. So then click on Next, and then what I want you to do is make sure that this Select Root Directory is checked right here. This little radio button has this checked, and then go ahead and click Browse. And then you're going to navigate to Lesson 3. Alright, and all you have to do is click on Lesson 3 and hit OK. Basically what you're saying is any projects that exist in that folder I want to load. Now there could be more than one project, and there may be, but I want you to locate this Lesson 3 Exercise 1 and make sure that's checked. And what that's going to do is it's going to import that project into our Workspace. So go ahead and click Finish, and now you'll notice that we have this project in our Workspace. We've got the Hello World project that we did in Lesson 1, and we've got the data type project that we worked on in Lesson 2. And let's go ahead and we can open that, and we can actually double click that, and if you remember, this is where we learned about all the different primitive data types. We've got the numbers, the Boolean, and the char, or the character primitive data. And then we also have the variable. And this program doesn't do anything. We can try to run it, and nothing happens down here in the console. And that's okay, because this program is just for us to reference. So we can actually close that, and then unexpand this so it's not in the way, and then let's go ahead and expand this Lesson 3 Exercise 1, expand the source folder. We're going to want to expand this default package, and go ahead and we're going to double click this Java 1 or exercise1.java class. Alright, now I already wrote this program for us. This is what you're going to be doing at the very beginning of this assignment. Um, so what I want you to do is you'll see this and you'll have all these, you'll have errors, but that's okay, we're going to fix those. Basically, I've created all these variables, cats, dogs, brothers, sisters, and all these other variables here. What I want you to do is I want you to initialize these variables. I want you to give them a value. Alright? So I'll just do one or two with you, but I really kind of want you guys to do this on your own. I'll just give you an example of what you have to do. Alright? So for basically, you're just going to put how many cats you have. So all you do is you put equals 0. If you have a cat, press, enter 1, but I have 0 cats, so I'm going to enter 0. I have 0 dogs, and I don't have any other pets. But I bet you guys have other pets like cats and dogs and turtles and fish and stuff like that. And then go ahead and do that for how many family members you have. How many brothers? I have 3. But you're going to do it. Make sure that you set equal to everything. And also the float here is I want you to do what I want you to do for this one is my age is, I don't want you to just put your age like 29. I want you to try to think about how old are you? Are you 15 and a half? So you'd put 15.5. Maybe you're 12 and 3/4, so you put 12 and 7/5. Because that's equal to 12 and 3/4, right? So if you need help doing the math, you can use the calculator on your computer, or you can ask one of the teachers, but I want you to use a decimal number for that. Alright, so go ahead, fill the rest of this out. So good luck, and when you're done, watch the other video. See you then.